Oh, it's running. Cool. So if you're actually a little bit interested in how we're actually running our rum, we use a double retort system. Now this is a Caribbean style setup, obviously with our twist on it, being obviously Australian, but we transfer our ferment into our boiler. And from our previous run that we did, we actually have 3 different cuts basically. So what we have is the very, very last, where our rum oils, where it starts to get really slippery, is where we make a cut right at the very end of the rum, and that, you know, comes out of the double retort system. It's coming out about 50 ABV, and we take it down to, I think we actually went a little bit higher than this, but the average of that's about 27. So that actually goes into our first retort here, and we also have our second tails, so which is actually before this one. Anyway, confusing. But so our rum seconds, which is basically straight after hearts, which was our heart cut was about 82% still coming off the double retort, down to about that 50 mark where the rum oils actually began. So that actually goes into our boiler on top of our fermentation. And our previous, so basically the heads cut, which is this puppy. So our heads cut, which comes off first. So that's got all of your high arrestor, really, really funky, real fruity stuff. All that high ester stuff that comes off first goes into our second retort. So we're building complexity the whole way. We've got a really, really funky ferment. So this one actually went for about 3 weeks. We actually, so look at that, nice, right? We actually use stillage to adjust our pHs. So stillage is what's left in the boiler after you've ran the whole lot, and you know, it's usually got a pretty low pH, and we use that across the board for adjusting mash pH, adjusting ferment pH, etc. It's free. It's adding complexity to everything that we do. So yeah, we've our rum is going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty epic, I think. We're being pretty careful with cuts because we've still got to be able to fill this one and this one, sorry, with the retorts. So we're still going to be able to fill them. So there's a bit of a trade-off between how much product you take and, you know, where it cleans up, where it gets dirty, etc. So pretty interesting.